Hi everyone, it's been a while. Vivi's here. She's gonna do the elephant swing with the camera because she can't see what the camera sees. So to get everything, she swings it around. Sometimes more than others, but that's why I call it a elephant swing. But keep in mind she can't see what she's videoing because the camera's on the other side of her. So I've been promising to get you a video of the air purifier. It's called Intertek, Intertek. Thanks, Vivi. She told me just before it started, and then I forgot, and then she told me again. And then I'm gonna show you some things after she brings the camera back. So there she's gonna take it to show you. Remember to unplug it. And then she'll bring it back and I'll keep going. Is it turned on, maybe?
Do you want me to turn it on?
Yeah, sure. I know we normally have it turned off because the windows are open, but to show you guys what it exactly looks like, I had her turn it on. Okay, now turn it off again because the window. Normally, I don't know if you heard me, so I'm gonna restate that. Thanks, Vivi. Um, Continue with the other things. Did you try this though?
Yeah, I put it on.
Okay. I don't know if you heard me over there because the microphone doesn't go very far on the computer. But I'm gonna put in the power. Vivi, come back. Oh, never mind. I got it. I didn't know if I'd need her help to put the power cord back in a timely fashion or what, or if I'd lose it or drop it. So anyway, but I got it. So I'm just gonna restate what I said over there. Now, normally I have it on, but when the windows are open, when Vivi's here, it's turned. Both of my machines are turned off. I have to save them working so hard when the windows are open. I have an air purifier, which you just saw the black one with purplish blue lights or bluish purple lights. That's the air purifier. And then in the bedroom area, or what's meant to be the bedroom, my bedroom is a different spot. I made it like in a different spot. And the bedroom area that's traditionally bedroom area is my bathroom, extended bathroom area, because that has the traditional bedroom area plus the bathroom attached. And I extend out the bathroom area for me in the bathroom area, and made another bedroom in another spot with outer bathroom, and it's more by the TV area, even though I don't have a TV right now hooked up. Too much money. I had to pick computer or TV, and I picked computer because I can find things on YouTube easily enough. And that's enough for me to be entertained. And my other social media places they go. Anyway, so okay, the other things I wanted to show you, and because I'm still on the ground, I can't cook for myself yet. So I just coach Vivi from the ground. She's a new cook, and whatever she's cooking me, I'm showing her how to cook and walking her through the steps or talking her through the steps. So today, I don't have the equipment to like do the cut with a knife noodles, I don't have the rolling pin or the place to spread out the dough and cut the strips, so they're just dough balls, and it looks more yellow in person, the dough. It's homemade dough, but with the light, the fluorescent light makes the dough look white on camera, but it's more yellowy in person. Homemade yellowy. But she made those for the first time and she likes it too. So she'll probably eat them at her own house and make them for people other than me. So that's good. So, good stuff. And if you don't know how to make noodles, whether you do the strip ones or the dough drops, what I put in mine, or had Vivi put in for me, into the dough. I'll put 2 eggs, about 1.5 cups of flour, 2 cups of flour. Use your eyeball about the flour, because the more you're off about the flour amount, you'd have to compensate with another egg and so on. Put a little bit of water and mix the eggs and the flour together till the dough isn't so glossy looking, isn't sticky, and you can stir in the flour and the dough together, and it's handleable with your hands if you need to. But you don't even have to touch it with your hands, just use utensils to stir it, and then with the dough balls you don't really have to use your hands much, just form uniform balls and plop them in, and it's boiling water, but with two spoonfuls of like tablespoonfuls of better than bouillon chicken. It's not cubes, it's not dried cubes, it's soft paste kind of stuff, and then plop the similarly shaped or sized dough balls. Have the dough balls float to the top, and the more they can soak in the chicken broth, the better they'll taste. Like the next day, they'll taste even better to soak up more of the chicken broth. But if you don't have the time, space, or equipment to let them sit in the broth, then we still taste good enough just getting out of the broth for the first time you take them out. You can't keep the broth on hand until the dough balls are finished being eaten. But the more they sit in the broth, the better they'll taste. But they still taste really great, even if they don't get enough time to soak up more broth. But they will taste better the longer they're in the broth. So again, that's dough balls plopped in, and when they're all ready, they'll float to the top. And the dough mixture is eggs and flour until it's not glossy looking or too yellow. It'll change. The yellow will still be there in person. You'll see the yellow, but it will fade a little bit, and then it'll also come off the sides and the bottom of the bowl easily enough when there's enough flour in there. Don't overdo the flour, because that'll just make the broth taste like paste, and so you don't want that. either, so it's a balancing game between eggs and flour. And then the other seasonings in the dough are garlic powder and black pepper is what I use. And here's a portion that I use, the dried in the shaker Parmesan cheese in the dough too. And I don't put my usual flax seeds and chia seeds in the dough because you have to cook the noodles, and I've been told by professionals that, and I'm not a professional, but a pharmacist told me that it's best to keep chia seeds and flax seeds as they are shaken out of their own containers or taken out of their own containers and just stirred in, not blended in a blender or cooked, just as they are sprinkled into something and on to stuff to get the full effect. So stick with that. Okay, and then another thing that was made that I wanted to try, I wanted to have a chocolate cake and ice cream shake, but it didn't turn out like a shake. It was still good, and we had to put some fruit juice in it to thin it out some. And you couldn't really taste the fruit juice because it was so chocolate overload. But it was still good, but it didn't turn out like I hoped. But it was something else that was equally good, just different. It had chocolate fudge frosting, soft frosting, and vanilla, home style vanilla ice cream, and a couple slices of, or a couple of pieces of chocolate cake. You know, the chocolate loaf cake. But it was way thick without the juice, so we put the juice inside, and it was a lot better consistency. But it was too pulverized for the cake and ice cream. But I want to keep trying, like maybe make the base what it tasted like today, but then after the base is together, then put other pieces of cake after it's been pulverized and blenderized and liquefied, and so there'll be cake bits in there too. And I don't know how to keep the ice cream to be identifiable and making it the blender way, because it turns into chocolate ice cream really. But anyway, I don't know how Cold Stone and all those ice cream places can make the ice cream and the cake stand out in different areas of the concoction without it all blending into one liquefied flavor. So we'll keep working on that. But it was very good too. It just didn't turn out like I'd hoped it would. But it was still yummy. So there's that too. Sorry it's taken me a while to put some videos up. But you're also kind and understanding. And I've gone up to 120 in subbies. Woo! Thank you all for contributing to my numbers going up. Like I always say, I don't see you guys' numbers, but YouTube really likes to see that kind of growth and to be able to progress up to the different goals I have. If Jesus is willing, I can't get there without your guys' help. So thank you for the help that's gotten me up to 120, and hopefully beyond that, I gotta get to 1,000 subbies and 4,000 combined watch hours before I can proceed to some other goals within YouTube. So, but thank you for as far as you've gotten me, and that's more than I've ever had, and thank you for helping me out. Much appreciated, and fun to see it happen. And again, I don't see you guys' numbers, but that's part of what YouTube looks at as far as calling somebody successful on here. Views and comments and the time people take to watch it and things like that, and sharing it too. So thank you. And see you the next time in the comments. And if you're passing by and enjoy what you see in here, please do become a subbie, because that really helps me as a YouTube content contributor. Okay, love y'all. Bye.